How long was the state short-staffed? How many inspectors were assigned to Columbia before the explosions? And did they miss any of their deadlines on inspections? All questions the state refuses to answer.
It shook everything. Looked like a war zone.
Matt Hubeny managed the Springfield Gentlemen's Club that was leveled in a natural gas explosion in 2012. Investigators found Columbia Gas at fault. A technician failed to properly check the line and pierced it.
You see it in a movie, but you're kind of like trying to figure out what just happened here.
18 people were hurt in that blast, and scars still gouge the neighborhood. In the aftermath, the state's Department of Public Utilities ordered Columbia to review and, if need be, revise its safety procedures, but didn't levy any fines against the utility. Hubeny can't help but wonder how they'll be held accountable after the Merrimack Valley.
Columbia Gas has very serious things to answer for here, but so does the state of Massachusetts.
Senator Mike Barrett chairs the Joint Committee on Telecommunications, Utilities, and Energy. He's skeptical of the state's move last week to ban Columbia and National Grid from doing all but emergency and compliance work.
The truth is that we're deflecting criticism from ourselves. The state agencies involved here didn't do their job. The Department of Utility was never staffed up.
There's multiple gas explosions in town.
In the weeks before the Merrimack explosions, there were just 2 state inspectors checking utilities' work in the field with another in the office. Federal regulators recommend 10 inspectors total and warn DPU that if it didn't staff up, public safety could suffer.
We trust the industry to police itself and avoid doing a job ourselves. That kind of arrangement, I think, has to stop.
The state, which still received very high marks on the federal audit, insists oversight was never compromised.
Really? 2 human beings? What sort of inspections do you get out of 2 people covering 22,000 miles?
Well, we did more inspections in 2017 than any time in the previous 5 or 6 years. And obviously we're cooperating with the NTSB to make sure everybody knows and understands exactly what happened.
In the months since the explosion, the NBC 10 Boston investigators have been poring over reports, submitting public record requests, and repeatedly asking to speak directly to DPU leaders.
I'm trying to see if we can get a sit-down with the secretary or commissioner or anyone from DPU to answer some questions.
We want to know for how long the state had those 2 field inspectors, but a spokeswoman claims it would somehow jeopardize employee privacy and won't tell us. DPU is also refusing to reveal how many inspectors were assigned to Columbia or the Merrimack Valley and if they missed any federal safety deadlines.
What do you want to hear?
I want to hear that we took the eye off the ball.
Though not admitting any shortcomings, the state tells us it's looking to boost its inspection staff by more than 60% and hire an independent evaluator to review their system. But Barrett says that review should have been done 2 years ago, when a new law ordered gas companies to replace thousands of miles of aging pipeline by 2020. Work Columbia was doing in Lawrence, sparking the tragedy.
State government blew it. We exposed people to harm and failed to do our job.
Congress will hold an oversight hearing on the Merrimack Valley next month, and Barrett says state hearings should come soon after. Allie Dunley, NBC 10 Boston.